Wow. Otto's in the studio.
Otto from Otto and George. It's pigroast.tv.
Good morning.
That's where he's at these days.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on. Okay, take care. I'll see you guys.
All right, get home safe. Thanks for coming. You're among friends, Otto.
Thank you.
See another guy though that realizes that's where the fucking future is.
The future.
The future.
Yeah.
It's fucking on the computers.
What, the internet?
Yes.
You
thought
could
that was
say
a fad.
fuck and everything.
It's great.
It's nice.
No, but it's a good.
Production values are
looks
going
good.
up. They're looking better. It's looking better. Look at you got like a great looking show there, man.
Yeah.
It's colorful. There's broads.
Beautiful girls.
Yeah, the Who is.
Nice.
We recently did a segment with the stars of Rescue Inc. Those biker guys from Howard Beach.
Yeah.
They go to crack houses and save dogs.
Animals. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we interviewed them, and then we did a sketch where Chips Cooney wanted to get a dog, and he asked if any of the dogs were allergic to peanut butter. So the two big guys came and beat the shit out of him and threw him into a dog kennel. So it's a funny sketch. And then I interviewed Louis Black, and that's going to be on tomorrow's show after 9. Louis was very kind to come and do the show.
You have a lot of energy.
Good egg.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in New Jersey. Hey, this is tolls.
Yeah, those crazy fingers. Yeah.
I'd love to smash his fingers and watch him not be able to talk. Like I want to sit on his hands and watch him just go like, "Well, it's nice to be here."
Yeah. He's the king of doing that, week in review type shit. So he's awesome.
Good
He was good, right?
Yeah. The only one who said no to me so far is Nick DiPaolo. But that's because I approached him wrong. I had my manager call him instead of me calling him directly.
Oh, directly?
Yeah, and then it's much easier to just beg off and say, nah.
Yeah, that's true.
I think if I had spoken directly to him.
So call him.
Yeah, but I haven't written him off. I just figured I'd get him next year.
What's he doing?
One of the funniest fucking things I saw was you and Florentine sitting at that picnic table with George and just bullshitting about stuff.
Yeah.
It was fucking great, man.
Yeah, that's my back porch.
That's your back
crawl out
porch?
of bed, shoot it, and then kick them out and go back to bed. It's
It was
great.
really good. You two were fucking. I was laughing my balls off watching that. Really good.
Let's play
Thanks,
the clip.
Ant.
I'm hoping for a
play that
second
clip?
appearance, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh,
An
yeah.
invite back onto
Really?
the pig roast.
Of course, Jim.
Yeah, I want
perhaps
to go
a
out
sketch
of
this
Jersey. It's
Yeah.
fucking,
I know,
You
but
know
it's-
me. I head eastbound the first opportunity I get, and then I never look back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. We do these things.
I know what you mean.
Shut up, Jimmy.
We
Yeah.
do these things.
Like today, I got to stay for
friends.
fucking meeting.
I got to
and
go to
don't want
Brooklyn. I don't want to go to Brooklyn. I got to tape. My friend's got a
That thing you got to do in
radio
Brooklyn.
thing. Yeah.
You got
You're
that
like
thing?
Woody Allen. You need pavement and bus fumes to feel like.
To feel.
Yeah.
Shit.
You guys using Vimeo?
What is Vimeo?
Vimeo's a good site, man.
Is
Why are
it?
you on Vimeo?
What's
I thought
Vimeo?
it's the pigroast.tv.
Bashbox TV is
Yeah.
the company.
It's on a few. It's on a
Yeah.
few sites,
Yeah.
Sites.
which is good. You got to diversify.
Put it
Yeah.
on YouTube and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Put it as
I
many
was
places
watching
as
you
can.
on YouTube yesterday doing a rant about Subway sandwiches.
Oh, I hate them.
Yeah, how disgusting they are with
Yeah.
the black olives. They are gross.
Ready?
Hate
Yeah.
black olives.
That you can't tell the ham from the bologna they all look the same.
Yeah, I never understood why would anyone go to a place like that, especially around here where you could go to a real deli,
Go to a Blimpie.
and get
Yeah.
like fucking a blimpie.
It's
Yeah,
vile.
Blimpies are good.
Yeah. It's vile with specks of fat on that.
They
disgusting.
smell like body odor.
yeah.
Fucking Subway stores.
Wow.
Oh,
wait.
va va voom.
Wow. Wait.
Yeah.
Didn't you meet Liz, Anthony? Didn't Liz come to your house or? Oh no, she went to.
No, I met her.
You met her, right?
I should have treated her
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
Damn.
I threw her calendar in the fucking parking
Yeah.
lot. Sorry, Otto. Nothing against you.
You did?
She was forcing a calendar on me,
Oh really?
and then I just wanted to make the people I was with laugh.
She's a little pushy.
sorry.
So what did you do? You
I'm
threw the
sorry.
calendar
A
out.
little
I'm
pushy.
Knowing she was going to walk the same way I did and see her calendar in the street, I thought it'd be funny. I'm sorry.
Really?
It has
No, that's
nothing
fine.
against you and pigroast.tv. Trust me.
No, that's the way you are, man.
Pigroast.tv.
That's the way you are.
Oh, it looks like.
Well, Sam was there. She was a little pushy.
Yeah.
She went from introducing me as one of the girls on your show to when can I be on your show?
Oh.
And I'm just like, how about we just what? Don't blow up my spot. Me and Otto are tight.
Yeah.
No.
We're tight.
But you told her you'd call her next time Otto was going to be on.
Oh, right.
So that way the two of them could come on.
Oh yeah,
But
she
you
was
said-
supposed to come in with
Oh.
you today.
Oh, really?
Well, that's what I promised her at the time,
Oh,
just to
fuck.
get her
I
off
don't
my
know to come
fucking
in.
back.
Shit, I would have called her.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
said you were going to call her. All right,
No, she's
Spider.
pretty hot.
Injury.
Honestly, though, she's really hot.
She is, right?
Yes, she's hot.
But annoying after a while, you know?
Wow, so you're admitting this?
Yeah.
Good.
She's grating.
I was a little scared if this came up. Now you understand why I threw her calendar down.
Yeah, she's always with the feather bowler and the cheap cologne. I just want to punch her in the face. You think that would be an enjoyable thing, having a girl dance around you, but it's not.
I think some
very
women
annoying.
don't understand that when
Yeah.
they open their mouths, sometimes they're really unattractive. But they don't see that for some reason. She gave me the calendar, and I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm like, wow, a calendar of hot broads. But then she had to sit there and point out every month she was in. I'm like, I'll find out for myself.
Yeah.
And she goes, as you can tell, that's me too.
Yeah.
And then the girl that was supposed to do June, well, she was sick, so I did her month as well.
That's great. I don't want your life story, Bateman.
She's like,
terrible.
When are you going to have me on the show? I'm like, I don't even know yet.
Wow.
I don't even know if Otto likes you. I have to wait to see if Otto
glom
likes
her
you.
way to the middle with nothing.
Black olives don't rule, Wade.
Oh.
I hate black olives. I like green olives.
Black olives are fucking terrible.
I like the Greek salad olives, that purple colorish olive.
Yeah.
Love
I'm
those.
not an olive guy.
Black olives
Greek
suck.
olives.
Yeah.
They're good.
Subway sandwich is fucking hideous. I hate them. I really do despise Subway sandwiches.
As in Subway, the company?
I don't like them at all.
Yeah.
It looks to me too prefab. It's like a prefab house.
Yeah, it's
I want a
prefabricated
blimpie.
sandwich.
I like watching somebody fucking cut the meat.
It's
They
gotta
do,
be.
right?
You gotta be like, can I have a ham and Swiss and slice the ham fucking tissue paper thin, please? That's what I like. I like these
Specific,
chunks of fucking ham. Like you said, it looks just like the turkey. That looks like the bologna. That looks like fucking.
Jimmy wants his sandwich to look like pussy, sloppy.
Messy.
You want your sandwich to look sloppy.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
put
with a
the
fist
big
in
weigh
it.
it. They're like, it's got to have 3.6 slices of fucking this on
It's
it.
a meal that you feel after you eat. You go, why the fuck did I just eat that? There's no reason to put that in my body.
So many
it's disgusting.
better stuff.
I hate when they weigh your sandwich.
Weigh it.
They don't
There
want-
used to be some German guy at the corner deli would throw a whole piece of ham on there. Man, it's fucking thick. You're like, what? Even I would look at the sandwich and go, why is this guy
what is
wasting
Subway
so much
doing?
fucking meat?
Yeah.
They want to make sure you're not getting away with anything.
Yeah.
There's a place called Town Sub in New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Across from New Brunswick High School. It's the fucking best subs on the planet.
Why though?
It's nice.
I don't
big,
know. It was
fat-
just it was a family, like a lady and her husband. Like it's always fresh.
It looks
and
clean there. That's
Yeah,
a
they've had the
factor,
business
too.
for years. It's
Yeah.
not,
The bread's fresh. Ooh, nice,
Yeah.
fresh, real fucking bread. Even the Subway bread is like fucking. They bake it there,
Yeah.
and they make it sound like, oh, we bake it here, and it's good. You're not a bread baking place or
It's
a bread breaking place.
inauthentic shit.
It stinks.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I want a
hate
good
Subway.
Kaiser roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody that speaks English too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, not some fucking.
Can't find the English these days, Otto.
No, not in New
Less
York.
and less English.
I know. When I used to street perform as a kid, most people speak. I don't think I could do my act now, unless you do a dumb act. Like a juggler. That you don't need to
purely visual.
communicate. But
Yeah.
if you stop 9 out of 10 people in Manhattan right now, only about 3 of them will speak English.
Yeah.
To know
And they
what the
wouldn't
fuck
even,
you're talking
or
about.
the ones that do wouldn't even speak the language necessary to pick up on subtle stuff.
I remember how frightening it was driving into the city when I just got my license. And
the language barrier. Unless they have a perfect grasp, they would miss the subtlety.
Yeah.
Of like your mother's cunt then.
Yeah. Yeah. My refined drollery would escape them. A cock! Your mother's
Sorry, Jimmy, I
content.
didn't know you were.
That's okay.
Your mother's content.
I didn't mean to keep going. I was actually done.
Yeah.
You guys want to see this clip of Otto on his back porch?
I interrupted
Man,
it.
I don't feel
No.
good.
That I don't either. Yeah, I
feel
don't think we
good.
can make our meeting. No, I was driving in the city, and you would stop and say like, "Hey, how do you get to whatever street?" And then
Practice.
That's Carnegie Hall.
Terrible.
And then, like somebody would turn around and be like,
Yeah.
There's some dumb fucking language that isn't English.
Yeah.
And it was almost frightening. Like, because growing up on Long Island, especially in Suffolk County, everyone spoke English back then. There was no foreigners.
Like they expect you to know Turkish just for
Yeah.
that fucking
Fuck you.
moment. You
I
know?
love their taffy.
My mother always said, "Chippa, they're invading this country."
Yeah. What does she mean by they?
People who don't talk the English.
The same people that bed her down on the kitchen floor.
They was helping her. That's the
They
floorboards.
was helping her.
Yeah, all linemen from the Jets, football players, big and black, helping her.
Oh, jeez.
Remember you told that casual Freon story?
Yeah.
We got a guy. He will not go away because his friend inhaled Freon and died.
Yeah, it kills you.
Right.
Of course.
Did we get that message out there?
He inhaled it
let's
out of
see
a
what
fucking
happened.
can.
You want to see what
See
happened?
what happened.
Because you told that story as a throwaway, and maybe people will try that shit.
And there was There was the gas part of Freon, where if you stood the can up, so the valve was on top,
right,
it was Freon gas.
You ever,
and then when you turned
mix angel dust and Freon, you're crazy, but you're cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
When you turn it upside down, you get liquid Freon. And if you try to inhale the liquid Freon, you would freeze your fucking whole thing.
Wow, is that what kills you?
And you would die.
Well, how long does it take to thaw out? Your body's hot.
A matter of seconds,
insane.
but it would destroy the cells. The cells would just freeze and burst.
Oh my god!
Yeah, terrible.
Is that
You
what
get,
happens? They burst your cells.
Yeah, whenever cells freeze, they die because they crack open like something that has water in it, and the water freezes, it expands it. It just busts open the cell structure.
How damaging when those people that inhale spray paint into a rag?
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be really bad.
Again,
yeah.
it's always
Oh, my
these
God.
Spanish guys. Whenever I've seen it on cops, it's always these Spanish guys. They got silver paint around their mouths, and they're all lethargic, trying to tell the cop they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Dummies.
Giving fellatio to the Tin Man. You could have that one, Chip.
Thank you. I'd say that. But I would say fellatio too, because you got to keep it highbrow. One time my mother heard me curse, and I was like, "He sucked his cock." She's like, "Chip, I don't talk like that."
Suck this cock.
Suck this cock. Fucking cock's bigger than yours.
Suck his cock.
Here's Scott's Freon story. Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Scott, you waited
You're right.
an hour.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Scott's Freon. Get it,
Scott!
Scott's free.
Hey, Scott, you're on the air. You're on the air.
Guy whose friend died because he inhaled Freon. Go.
My friend didn't die. He just didn't.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
how you doing?
What's your name?
Scott.
Yeah, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
You're on
We've
the
been
air.
talking to you for
Jesus.
3 minutes.
Oh, my God. All
I
right.
took my Bluetooth off.
Oh, boy.
Never mind. Anyway,
This has got a good
What
phone.
are you, high or something?
Yeah, this guy's so high, he's like a bunch of kites.
a friend of mine, he was just trying to get a cheap high. It's like back in the late 70s, early 80s during the summer. And he was inhaling Freon out of his dad's pickup truck in his from the air conditioning system in his pickup truck.
Wow.
And it froze his lungs.
Oh.
And he literally suffocated and died around the front lawn, right in front of the whole fucking neighborhood.
How long did it take him to die?
How long? It took about 2-3 minutes. I wasn't there, but I heard all about it, and
Was he gasping for breath or did he pass out?
he was gasping for breath. It was like he was drowning, basically.
Oh, man.
He inhaled it, and it just it froze his lungs. They just froze right up. He couldn't get any air into his lungs because they were frozen.
What an idiot.
He got, I know. He got a real good shot of it, and it just basically just iced the tubes, you know.
Yeah, it's supposedly you're supposed to just huff the gas part of Freon. Liquid will kill you instantly. The gas will kill you though too. You just fucking get your brain won't get oxygen because it's getting fucking Freon. I don't think that's all it's supposed to be in your
Here's
lungs.
something ironic. Freon is expensive.
Yeah. But I guess he was a little levity, and he probably ran out of pot. And he was like, "How else can I get high?"
Humorous side note: it's not even Freon anymore. It is just called refrigerant because Freon is outlawed now because of fluorocarbons.
So could you do anything with that shit?
I'd probably get you high too. I don't know.
Will you die,
I think
though?
anything that isn't oxygen that cannot oxygenate your blood will give you a buzz. You know, right before you drop dead. Even nitrogen. You know, you huff that, you're going to get a buzz. You're going to get that tunnel vision-y. Whoa, my brain is dying. Hey, I see Joan Rivers in the Shade 45. What's she doing over there?
She's done every show here except ours.
Except ours.
Really? She won't do the show.
She's taking some
A lot of
big
women-
black cock in there right now.
A lot of women won't do this show. It's got something to do with Howard, and I don't know if it's his fault or they're just
Howard.
afraid of
We
displeasing
get
him.
scared that Howard's going to get mad if they do
Well,
our
that's
show.
true. Yeah. And he
Lisa
probably wouldn't even
Lampanelli,
care.
absolutely. That's the reason why.
None of them will. None of them.
So stupid.
Here she comes.
Way to be
oh,
edgy
boy.
I love Joan Rivers too, man.
But
Love her, love her.
Yeah, I saw that documentary
I
about her. It
fucking
was
love
pretty
Joan
cool.
Rivers, man.
Yeah.
She just doesn't stop. I think
Yeah.
if she stops, she's going to drop dead.
As a stand-up, she's fucking as harsh as anybody working.
We've talked about the documentary. I felt sorry for her.
You
After
did?
all these years, she's traveling to these shitty places still.
Yeah.
She's a workaholic.
It seems like
She
she's
just feel-
afraid to stop moving.
Yeah,
you know?
if she
Like,
stops, she's going to fucking die. Like, it's 2 in the morning. She's in a
Yeah.
car. Oh, when are we getting home? It's like, all right,
Yeah, yeah,
Fucking
she's-
nap, you
I think
dummy.
she was in some
Anywhere.
just shitty like casino in the middle of nowhere, and you're thinking you're Joan Rivers. You don't have to take every one of these gigs at this point,
Yeah.
but she does for
Yeah.
whatever reason. I
Well,
don't
it's
know.
same with Rickles. Why is he still working? Because he
Fucking
gets
love
enjoyment out of it. You
They're probably
know.
making 50 G's a show or whatever
Yeah.
it is they make. It's like,
Yeah, but what do you do with the 50 G's
He's
if
setting
you
up
already
his
have enough
grandkids.
money?
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
great-grandkids,
And they
you
enjoy
know?
it. It's like,
Yeah,
it's like,
they like it, and
Yeah,
I think it is like Otto said. If they think if they stop for a second, that's it. They're
Yeah.
done. And by watching their friends that drop
Yeah.
dead, I think they're
Yeah,
right.
you will die. I mean, what's
Yeah.
he gonna do? You know. And plus, as a comedian, if you're not on stage for a while, you feel like you're vanishing. I did.
Yep.
When I was out in L.A. for a while, and I was only getting like one spot like every week or so, I felt like I was invisible.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I came right back to New York. I called up all the people that booked me, and I said, I'm coming back. Let's line up some dates. Couldn't stand it.
When
there,
were you
know?
gone?
I went out there in like the mid '90s. I
Okay.
just said I gave up my apartment. I just went out there, and you
How
know,
long?
I was out there for about 5 months. You know, Messina was getting me in at the Improv and the Comedy Store, but it just wasn't enough. You couldn't, you know, there was no living out there. It's either you're a movie star or you're a waiter. You
or
know?
a bum.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a factory town. You got to be, you got to have a show, or you're nothing. You
It's
know?
a very fucking easy place to get depressed and lonely
Yeah.
and feel unproductive. I get
Wow.
fat when I'm in LA. I hate it.
Yeah,
like I
and
like brief
Wait, to
periods.
just
but
get
then-
back.
Yeah, and then
I'm kidding, Jimmy. Your sweater cutie. What?
And then a successful
boy
comic
cutie.
like a guy like Bobby Slayton out there feels like he's a loser because he's not the top guy like Seinfeld, but you know he's like one rung below him on the ladder. But he doesn't. He feels like he's unsuccessful because he's not a TV star.
I
It's
like
weird.
Bobby, but he's more than one rung below 250 million in syndication.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess so, but. But how many people are below him on the ladder? That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
You know, he has a nice career. You know, he doesn't do any shit gigs.
Yeah. It's the same with radio. We were talking about that years ago when we got the boot and you got to spend time off. And all you're thinking every day that goes by is, well, that's another day we haven't been heard.
Yeah.
That people are just finding other things to listen to. And
Yeah, it's not like you could stockpile stuff because your show is usually about what's contemporary.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you couldn't like just sit and write for future shows, right?
Yeah,
you had
you
no
just
outlet,
gotta,
right?
you just gotta fucking, and there wasn't really an outlet on the internet or anything.
Yeah.
Like it was
There was
just
nothing going
You gotta
on.
sit it out and hope that when you come back eventually, people are gonna be like, "Oh, I remember those guys."
Yeah.
and not have found something else.
Did you find yourself being more verbally abusive to friends and family during that time because you didn't have this outlet?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Destroyed
happen.
a lot of
You're just like,
relationships.
"Ah,
Yeah.
fuck this, fuck you.
I wrote a lot. That's when I did most of my writing because I didn't have here to get it out.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
went away. I just traveled.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be around people.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah, just traveled around. Fuck
Man.
them.
Writing was
'Cause
helpful.
they all give you the look like, oh man,
How's it go? Hey, how's it going?
you had that
So when are you
amazing
gonna-
career that we
yeah,
all wish we
right.
had, and now you're a nobody.
You know, they're all happy. They're all
Huh?
secretly happy.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah,
You find out even
motherfuckers.
even people in your own family are happy that you fucking got.
I told
Fucked.
you.
That was an amazing time.
People in your
Wait,
family?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, not immediate brothers and.
Oh, okay, okay.
Definitely,
guys used to
definitely
be-
some people. You know, the next rung.
There was a period
The
when you
aunts and
guys were on the
uncle
cover of
area.
every paper like twice, three
That's
times a week.
crazy.
Fucking insane.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Well, those days are over.
Bigger than Bernard Getz.
Yeah, not quite the
that's-
public service that he did.
I'll
One of
tell.
those guys just died. Sorry, James Ramseur.
Really?
Just shot, killed himself. They think he might have been drug overdose or suicide.
Whoopsie.
One of Bernhard Getz's victims who
Oh,
raped
really?
the pregnant girl.
Another
They were
fucking
bad
yeah.
kids.
They were
another fucking
bums.
creative, great member in society. They all did shit afterwards.
Terrible
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Except for the wheelchair bound one.
Yeah,
Daryl
the one who got
Cabey.
the spinal
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah,
Man.
you look okay.
The subways
You don't
were-
look so bad. Boom.
That was the problem, right? That last shot, the judge said you were starting to enjoy yourself at that point.
I think he tried to shoot again and couldn't.
Yeah.
But you should enjoy yourself at that point.
The subways are
If
really
you come in and
fucked
go,
up
I'm going
back
to
then,
take care of
Back then?
myself, why not enjoy it?
It's a whole nother
It was
time back
fucking
then.
death wish back then. It really was scary.
Yeah,
It really
now
was.
people can't really understand how fucked up this city was. Like Central Park, people are like, oh, Central Park.
Oh, no.
You didn't fucking. There were times you
walk
went
into
in.
Central Park.
Times you got the fuck out of Central Park.
You might have gone on the edge a little bit.
Even,
to say
even
you
like
were in it.
9th Avenue is like now
Right.
nice and
Yeah.
all restaurants, high-end restaurants.
That's where the whores were.
Yeah, it used to be if you walked a block in the wrong direction, you'd be in trouble.
You're
you
fucked.
know?
The Javits Center up there by the West Side Highway and the Javits Center was just nasty.
Or 8th Avenue. I fucking one time I was wearing my glasses and I blew a guy in a gay theater in a cowboy hat. Then I got sick and asked him to beat me up because I had no money. You like cowboy?
Take my books. Take my books. I don't want your damn books.
That's Jackie shit. Laughing at you.
Yeah, that was that was old school. I like watching movies from back then, though.
Oh, the best.
They show that shot of Times Square where it's the Panasonic sign is wrapping around the building,
it's fucking
slightly
great.
ahead of our time, and then they got every corner had a chock full of nuts on it.
Yeah.
That was our coffee.
Yeah.
And
then,
Starbucks, right?
And they were the buses
Steak and
that
brew.
Yeah, steak and brew.
Yeah.
Buses that blew out just black smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like gritty shit. Pimps just walking the fucking streets.
Yeah, actual pimps.
Yeah, real life
choking out
pimps.
hooers.
Yeah.
Choking them right in the street.
Choking out hooers.
Yeah.
For the tourists on schedule.
Yeah.
The 11 o'clock beating.
There it is.
Yeah.
Next show, yeah. Ooh, he's
Yeah,
just
with
pounded
a
her in the
purple
face.
suit loitering in the doorway.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
The good old days.
It's amazing. It's the same place.
But people would come to New York to see that. You know, they went to see the taxi driver in New York.
Right.
You know, like you go to see, fucking, Mount Rushmore in whatever state that's in. You come here to see pimps and
Is that
fucking
South Dakota?
degradation. Yeah.
It was like, remember in Escape from what was it, Escape from New York, when Season Hubley plays
Season
and
Hubley.
he finds her in like a chock full of nuts. They didn't see chock full of nuts going away when they made that movie.
Yeah. That was it. That was fucking the coffee place.
And the big smoke thing coming out of it. M-O-N-Y, money.
Yeah. Yeah, the Abel Ferrar, New York, the bad lieutenant guy and fucking King of New York.
With the big old
shithole.
fucking cabs, those bubbly fucking oldie car cabs.
You gotta wonder who actually lived here.
No.
Because we all just visited. We would take the train in from Long
That's
Island.
true. There were a
who
lot
the
of
fuck was
bad
actually
areas.
living here day in and day
I think
out?
unless you were on Upper West Side or like
No, Upper West Side.
Tough, resilient New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Soho was a fucking ghost town. There was nothing there.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
The area me and Jimmy now live a mere 20 years ago was horrible.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yes. The Mr. Good Bar fucking bar is right there.
Oh, okay.
Really?
That's a true story?
Yeah.
Where's the Good Bar bar?
My allergist, who's a Jewish guy,
Oh, sorry.
he pointed out to me. It's across the street from that Jewish, mostly on 72nd Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the actual bar was for the Mr. Good Bar store.
They used to take us in for fucking field trips from Long Island, man, to go to the Museum of Natural History.
Lincoln
We'd
Center,
load in
and that
the
was
bus, and it was just like we'd pull up out of the tunnel, and from the tunnel to the museum, it was nothing but the teachers trying to distract us so we wouldn't look out the window because everything was just bad to see.
Everything was
There were
amazing.
fucking like drunks and fights, just people, bums beating the shit out of each other.
You forget about how many burnt cars were on the side of the road.
Yeah.
You forget. Remember that?
Yeah. And the
Not
Bowery.
just one or two.
Yeah.
People would do
The
this.
Bowery.
The Bowery was really the Bowery. I mean, it was
I never
those
went to that.
shitty bars with 20-cent beers and
Bowery
real winos.
bums.
Oh,
No,
my God.
but the highways, they were burnt out cars that were picked apart, man.
That's so fucked up. I was just
awesome.
thinking that this morning as I was driving in. There was a car on the side of the parkway off with the lights off, and obviously
Now you completely notice it
and I was
because
like,
it doesn't happen anymore.
It's like that just doesn't. And I don't mean burnt out or stripped even like those two, but just cars that were left overnight. Like you would drive home at night and see like. On your drive home, if you made like 10 exits,
Right.
you were probably going to see 3 cars on the side of the road.
And-
I think it's.
No, that was about the cops looking the other way and saying, all right, give me the keys.
Do you think? 'Cause there was
Some of
no
those,
one there.
absolutely.
I think
cops used to work with you when you were drinking and driving.
I think it used to be Dee-wees, and people would pull over, lock their car, and get arrested.
I think it was a little of everything.
I think it's the cell phone.
I think it was also
now.
some of the cops
Drunk
also
driving
just,
wasn't even illegal in like the 50s and 60s.
No,
I think.
people just kind of, all right, I'll let you go.
What was that?
Make sure you make it home. Don't hit
I
anybody.
won't be finding the Luxia again tonight. Oh, my God.
I want less government, but what the fuck were they thinking? I don't think this drinking and driving is a problem.
Some easy shit.
Holy fuck, that was a
Back
no-brainer one.
I think, though, because everyone has cell phones, if something happens to your car or even a cop pulls you over or something like that, you can make that call quick and have someone get your car. Mm-hmm. And back then, your car just had to kind of sit there until you reached the phone or fucking sobered up or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's just not cars on the side of highways anymore. It's just a weird thing.
Yeah, or dead hookers rolled up in carpets like Pam Grier.
Pam Grier. Yeah, they rolled that bitch up. Boy, she was a mean one, though, with that razor blade.
That was a
in her
nasty
mouth.
movie. Those guys were
Fort
so
Apache the
bad
Bronx,
guys.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Fucking Danny Aiello throws that guy off the roof, laughing at him.
laughing.
Horrible precinct that was.
Oh, where's that?
That's the West Side Highway.
That's
apparently.
1977.
Oh,
That's
nice.
77 World Trade Center.
There's
right
a guy
behind
just
him.
sleeping on a lounge chair on the side there next to a car.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Damn, that's the West Side Highway, dude.
Right. It used to actually come out of the ground like
That's
that,
where
yeah.
you would drive every day past the Trade Center, and you'd see the hotel in between them.
Wow.
That's the West Side Highway.
I'm so confused. Where's my perspective?
Dude,
You're
let's see. You're coming out of the Battery Tunnel, and you make a right.
Yeah, so we're
That's
heading up.
it.
You're
uptown.
looking uptown.
You're looking uptown.
Trade Center was on the right.
What's all on the left? Just nice parks now.
That's
right?
what Battery Park is now.
And that's the water. That's the river to the left.
Oh
There's,
yeah, there's a shitload of buildings now to the
Oh
left.
yeah, they put landfill. They put landfill in there and
That's
built
why
on
They
it.
I'm
built the whole
confused.
movie
Okay.
studio there where they film Law and Order.
Yeah.
There's a whole fucking
Yeah.
was it
Silver Cup
landfill? I didn't
Studios
realize
there.
That's why-
Yeah, they built onto the landfill.
This is such a visual,
Yep.
but that's why I was confused because the water's right there. I'm like, wait, this doesn't make sense. They put landfill in, and there's a
built
whole
on
other
it.
community over there.
Oh yeah, all that. The
all right.
financial centers over there. The American Express
Yeah.
Center is on that side.
That's why I was confused.
There's
I
there's
got
Look
it
at the
now.
L. There's a fucking L running right past there
Yeah.
and shit.
There's a movie called Shakedown that had Peter Weller and Sam Elliott that was made back then that really shows the grime of 42nd Street brilliantly.
Oh, yeah.
Really? It's a shit movie, but it's great to
But I
see
love
that
those
footage.
fucking movies
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. It just shows New
Huggy
York
Bear's
like
in
it
it too.
Huggy Bear.
It's called Shakedown.
Huggy Bear.
Yeah, Huggy Bear.
You know,
Mean
back-
Streets too, right?
Getting back to the car
That's a good
thing,
movie.
my dad's no longer with us, so I think I'm safe. He used to fucking get rid of cars, like you get rid of a dead.
That's what people did.
What, just
they
abandon them?
dumped a car. You
All of
just
a sudden,
abandoned cars.
we go, where you going? He goes, don't worry about it.
Oh.
And next thing you know, he comes back without the family car.
Why would he do that?
Probably.
Why would you do that?
A, he was getting a new car, and B, probably honestly to collect on the insurance.
Oh,
money.
say it was stolen? Oh,
I don't
got
know.
you. Yeah, well,
but he would
why
dump these
not?
cars.
Yeah.
And I guess there were spots all over New York City. You dumped them. He would go all the way in. And then maybe I don't know exactly.
That's kind of
what
that's
he did.
borderline criminal, but what the fuck?
Well,
we got away
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
but
it
we
was-
were
yeah.
dirt poor, so he
Yeah.
did whatever the fuck he could.
You have to.
But all of a
get
sudden,
by.
he would just leave the car somewhere.
I don't
and come home.
I don't remember how you were
But-
legitimately supposed to get rid of a junk car back
Right.
then. Like call the junkyard.
Yeah.
What do? You
But-
just dumped it.
But fast forward,
Call Lamont.
fast forward a couple decades. The second half of the story, his brain wasn't as good. He wasn't as sharp.
Right.
And he started dumping our cars right up the street.
Really?
Yeah, my brother tells a classic story where he's driving with his friends, and there's our old family car in the parking lot, right up 25A. In this parking lot, they didn't use much, just rotting away. And his friend's like, "Isn't that your fucking car?"
That's hysterical.
Yeah, and my brothers had it kind of like, no, I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. But
Get
we
it
all
out of
saw it.
eye
It was right
shot
there.
at least.
Yeah, right.
Get back to the couch.
I am telling you, it was 2 to 3 miles from our house, and just sat there for years.
Wow.
Years.
Sam, find more pictures of
Man,
that's
That
weird.
West Side Highway project they did is amazing. It's beautiful now. It's
Yeah, I didn't
fucking
realize-
2 lanes going each way with a median strip of trees and plants in there and shit. It's not even. It's amazing what they did. Oh, look at the
Serpico.
broads. Look at the chippies.
What's that?
An old GTO behind him. That's a hot picture right there.
Find a good one, man.
And you don't have those check it out guys in Times Square now.
Yeah, with the
I got girls upstairs. Check it out.
Flip the car.
Hot girls upstairs.
Vegas.
Making noises
Oh, in
with
Vegas,
the cards.
yeah.
The
those
guys in
fucking-
Vegas know how
check it out.
to make
Yeah.
those cards sing, though.
Oh yeah.
Fuck is that?
There's a
Snatch
pattern to
flyers.
it. Like they, I don't know, whatever.
Oh.
What is this?
Brooklyn Bridge?
That's the 1980 New York Transit strike.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
Turn it to a little
Look
bit.
at all them afros.
Yeah, a lot of froze, right?
Jesus.
A lot of froze.
Peach
People
colored
were walking to work?
suits.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, man, that's the same place. West Side
Same
Highway.
place. Wow, let me look at that.
What?
That's from 1975. It is when they
They're starting to put the dirt in to build on.
and people were dumping cars there.
They would just dump cars there.
Yeah.
Is there
The Battery Park City landfill, 1975. With some of them are abandoned cars.
See, I told you. This is what was going on when I was growing up. People just fucking found a place to abandon their
Could
car.
you imagine walking those streets at night like that? The riffraff that
no
must have
way.
been on that fucking street
Oh,
then.
I would have loved it. I would have loved to film that shit.
If you wouldn't have got far with your camera, they probably would have taken
I
it.
know,
Yeah.
you're right.
The blonde guy with a magical device in his hand.
You'd have to go out with Paul Kersey.
Yeah.
Paul Kersey will save you.
Yeah.
How do you like your liver? Medium.
Medium. How do you like your liver?
Yeah.
He gives his son-in-law the liver,
Yeah.
and the son-in-law's all
Yeah, he's
fucked up.
blasting the music. He's enjoying himself now because he's killing people. What are you so happy about, Pop? What do you want me to do? Moan and groan for the rest of my life?
That's great.
Moan and groan.
He's happy because he's plugging people now.
Yeah, he's shooting
Grunting.
people. He's all
Yeah.
fucking full of piss and vinegar.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I love that movie, though. It's
Yeah,
so
they
funny.
got increasingly worse and worse as the series went on.
Oh yeah, yeah. The first one was just funny as fuck to watch. He's
Oh, the first
it's
one's
so
awesome.
It's great and it's bad and it's fucking.
It's just real enough that you get into it. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But it was kind of a B movie. But he did start off as a non-violent guy in that
Yeah.
and becomes in every other Bronson movie he's the baddest guy on earth from reel 1 to reel 10. In that one he like vomits when he kills the first mugger and shit. It's
I like
awesome.
the fact that I was laughing at the fact that he goes to Arizona.
Yeah.
That guy out there from fucking Love American
Yeah.
Style. Every episode of Love American Style gives him a gun.
Stuart Margolin. Yeah.
He gives him a gun,
Yeah.
and he's just able to pack it in his bag and take it on the plane and fucking.
That's true.
he
Yeah.
gets back to
With a box of bullets with a nice wrapping paper on it. Yeah. Yeah.
That was hilarious. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Oh man, look at that.
Sam, I
42nd
can't see
Street.
it.
nice.
Sam's hogging it.
Damn,
Nice. I love that.
Look at
time.
those. Wow.
that was some badass shit
triple
right there.
features.
42nd and what?
Broadway.
That's between 7th and 8th.
I want to see
Holy
Ghetto Freak.
shit.
Ghetto Freak.
Ghetto Freak.
Yeah.
Wow. And what does that say?
Look at the guy's pants in the middle of the street looking back. What a 70s fucking outfit. That looks like,
yeah.
Is that like 72?
Yeah.
That looks like the beginning of The Odd Couple.
Kenny's wearing those colors today.
Yeah, he really
he is. He's got the yellow
Yeah.
shirt on and
Yes.
the mole.
Yeah, light
pants.
brown and sickly eye yellow.
Yeah.
What street is this? 42nd and what?
42nd
42nd
between
Broadway.
Broadway and
Broadway.
8th. By
Is that
Port
what they're
Authority.
saying?
Yeah.
Now on
Holy-
stage, girls, girls, girls.
Well, there's still 2 movie theaters there.
Yeah,
Three
there were
hard
about
new
10
adult features.
operating movie theaters then. I used to play hooky from school. And
Oh, Otto.
If you got there
Hooky.
before noon, you could get in for $1.
Nice.
They would open at 9 a.m. So for $1, you could see a triple feature.
You'd watch.
those
You
days.
ever watch the triple feature?
Yeah.
Wow.
I loved it.
Let the record state that Josh is officially tapped out. He's had enough action for one day.
Oh, yeah.
He's now texting and tweeting.
He's sexting.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's all this. He's part of the action.
Yeah.
He was. I think
Happened.
I think he got enough out of his prize.
What happened?
Otto, he won a prize.
What did you win?
It's costing anywhere between $200 and $2,500 for him to sit in that seat.
Why? Costing who?
Him
Yeah?
or his family.
Oh, you're donating money to something?
Well,
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Sorry,
sort of.
couldn't be a better
he was part
guest.
Of it, he was part of an auction.
Yeah, tomorrow Sting will be here. Today, Otto.
Oh, wow.
We don't have Sting for real, do we?
No.
No.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
You look like you should be having your way with Ned Beatty on a pile of wet leaves with that fucking beard. Grabbing him by the nostrils and making him squeal. No, just kidding. No, you look good.
What movie is that?
It looks like you have a toothache. No, you
What
look-
movie's playing there?
Clint.
Clint Eastwood.
So it might be Clint Eastwood.
Wait, there's a J.
Joe
Oh,
Kidd.
Josie Wells. Josie
Outlaw
Wells. Right?
Josie Wales.
Was it? You think it was Josie Wells?
Or,
no, I see a J.
It's Joe Kidd,
Oh, Joe Kidd.
1972.
Is that from
What theater is
72? That
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Flame steak.
Nice.
He's
Look
been
at
a movie
that.
star for
Yeah.
a long time.
Otto, nice.
Yeah, he has.
Look at that fucking street.
Where
That
we
looks
at
like
here?
Caroline's would be like here.
Yeah.
To the right, looking down. Okay.
Oh, that's looking down Broadway.
Yeah.
And the smog. Look at the smog
Yeah.
on this street. It's like
So
you don't see that.
shitty.
You don't see that anymore.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
all these different cars driving down. Not a potted plants in the middle of the road like that fucking
Yeah.
fruit mayor.
With her honor. Those two would definitely have been
What?
shot.
What road is
Of course
that?
they were. Where's that?
That looks
sign?
like
That's
a
scary.
9th, 8th. Where is that? Man, that's fucked up.
If you fell asleep in the movie theater, they would sit next to you and cut your pocket open with a razor blade and take your money out. I've seen guys do it there.
Really? Shit,
Yeah,
so-
they would take their time and to not wake you and cut your pocket open.
That's
and then
nice.
if you were sitting forward of where the balcony came to an end, you'd get a large root beer thrown in your head just because you were a white guy. You just go, "Oh, these are nice seats." Blush.
Did that ever happen to you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, giant root beer. Very sticky.
Why root beer, though?
Yeah, it's the most sticky, I guess.
You get a root beer thrown on you?
Oh yeah.
The most
full
sticky.
one.
They thought it out.
I'd give
They
anything to
weren't
have
that
one.
expensive.
Yeah, they
then.
thought it out. It's like,
You'd
well,
like
no,
to
we
see
got to
that?
go root beer.
I'd like to see that more than anything with fucking hot lead.
Yeah,
classic. Because it was the most sticky.
yeah.
Especially if it was movie one of the triple feature and you're settling in.
Now
Yeah.
you got to sit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
Young
get
hooky
dry.
player.
Yeah.
All ready for the new Death Wish? Let's go watch your fucking stupid neck off in the bathroom. Get your puppet hand all sticky. Fucking creep.
Now playing the Filthy Five.
Oh, and I love that.
The Filthy Five.
Promiscuous sex.
Oh shit.
God, the old porn theaters.
That was the New York. That was so
Filthy Five.
scary.
You would come in from Long Island and just walk around Times Square in
Oh,
amazement. Just
scary.
like, holy fuck, what is this world?
So cool.
Wow, they
It used to be cool to see, right?
Yeah.
Imagine waking up and having your pockets cut. You're like, oh, fuck.
How violent. Imagine waking up while it's being done.
They would pickpocket your ass off. Back
They
in
would
the
they
day.
would do it. It would take them an hour. They would just sit there, and if you stirred at all, they would just go back to watching the movie.
Right.
So I would watch guys do that.
Really? Oh,
I wouldn't alert the victim. I could
Well, the guy's
figure they'd
holding a razor.
stab me
No,
next.
yeah,
But didn't you have
exactly.
your wallet in the back pocket? How would they get it done?
Oh, the train.
I don't know. I guess they would see a bulge. They'd see something
in the
there.
front.
How awful was it when you fucking spend an hour and you pull out a pack of gum or fucking like $1 with something
So
wrapped
you
in it?
take the
Yeah.
blade and slit his throat and walk
Yeah.
out.
Exactly.
The trains, just with all that fucking graffiti.
Yeah.
You just don't fucking see that. Man,
Sweet
it's
boy with
crazy.
a neck full of root beer. A sweet Danish boy, just eager, very molestable. With his little hat, little performing hat, and a neck full of root beer.
It's gonna make you laugh all day. Huh?
Especially is all down the back. No way to sit and
Yeah.
enjoy the film. Ruined.
True. It's too true.
We are running out of show. We're not done yet, though. But I want to make sure we get the plug-in for pigroast.tv and
Yeah.
possibly play a clip. You want to play the porch clip? Will that sell the show a little bit for you there,
Yeah,
Otto?
Florentine, big A's on it a lot.
Pigroast.tv.
Everybody's winking.
And also, you got a gig, Otto?
Frame. Okay.
Hold on. You got a gig, too, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Orchards?
Is that? I got a bunch of gigs. Yeah, I mean, whatever's on my website. I'm just a little disoriented right now. I was supposed to do a gig with Levy and Mick Foley, the wrestler, but
Yeah,
that
we
fell
were promoting the hell out
Yeah,
of it.
not enough tickets were sold, so Levy put me in this place called Cha Cha's down in Little Italy. He's an actor, this old guy. He was on The Sopranos, the guy who goes, why don't you get a bicycle and look at some beach pussy? He says to, what's his name, Frank Vincent? Yeah. You were selling laser printers out of your Crown Vic. That guy, that's Cha-Cha. Yeah.
So you had a
Fucking
gig
weird,
down there instead.
Yeah, weird place.
So what happened? Mick Foley didn't sell tickets?
Levy panicked. It was like Monday,
Oh,
and
shit.
he didn't get, there weren't enough calls. So he switched the date, and then he calls me Friday. He goes, can you still come up to Albany? It's like 3 in the afternoon. No.
Albany is the fucking, I'm going to say this, it's the fucking worst market in the country.
Wow.
Comedy, it is.
Oh,
Wow.
some guys might draw up there.
Yeah.
I do terrible up there.
Really?
Fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate the people. As a market,
You can
it's a
hate the people.
fucking...
It's
Nah, they're
okay.
usually good.
No, they're assholes.
But I absolutely
Where would you
hate
play up
Albany.
there?
They're good. There's just not enough of them.
Not, you weren't
for whatever
work for
reason.
Tom, right?
I did his club. I never drew there. I do Queensbury. I don't draw there.
Stinks.
It stinks as a comedy market.
All right, so OttoandGeorge.com for your dates.
Yeah.
And Otto and George on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So why don't we play this clip from pigroast.tv.
Oh, thank you.
Cock.
Welcome back, Pig Roast viewers. Happy holiday. Hope your holidays were good and you got enough toys and turkey.
Wait, could you back that up a
Santa was
second?
good to you.
I want to hear this professional introduction. The tape, there's no ability to stop and reshoot on this.
I stink.
That's funny, guy.
You don't stink.
You're a good boy.
Psychotic Jew with puppet enters frame. Okay, ready? Welcome back, Pig Roast viewers. Happy holiday. Hope your holidays were good. You got enough toys and turkey.
Poison turkey. Fucking great
Happy
intro.
holidays. I'm happy.
That is a great intro.
Psychotic Jew with puppet enters frame. Okay, ready? Welcome back, Pig Roast viewers. Happy holiday. Hope your holidays were good. You got enough toys and turkey. Hope Santa was good to you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and all to everybody. God bless America. Death to all Klingons. Don't leave that out. Yeah. Death to all Klingons.
That's great.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Hey, it's my friend and neighbor Jim Flaherty. This
is so old school. Great.
You're on that show that's on like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Fucking crystal meth heads and guys getting up to go crop dusting. See you. They run the show like on a loop. It's on like almost 5-6 times a day. It's always on.
Did George get anything for Christmas? Did he have a list for Santa?
Well, he got an earlier Christmas. He didn't check it twice, but I had him fixed up. It was a practical gift. It wasn't like a fun.
Well, what was on your list,
Terrible answer.
George, for Christmas?
I don't really not need a lot of gin. Maybe just an agent that fucking calls me once in a while. The bag of shit I got working for me is fucking useless. I asked him to get me on the Jerry Lewis telethon. He said I couldn't get you on there even if you had the disease. All right, we're doing the news now. Did you hear this shit? They asked Stephen Hawking, the smartest guy in the world, what the greatest mystery in the universe is of all time, mystery in the universe, and he said women. Is that crazy?
Yeah, I mean, look, it makes sense. The guy's who could figure him out? There's fucking rocket scientists have been married 3 different times.
You try to, but
Fucking Asians that can do calculus in 2 seconds. They can put a Rubik's Cube together in 30 seconds.
they're dishonest cunts. You can't live with them. You can't run them over with a wheelchair. These bleeding animals. I don't know what the fuck they want. They never tell me shit. I can't feel my cock. All right. The only way I get hard is through rigor mortis. I'm dying. I'm shitting my pants now.
George, what do you think? Can you figure out
Stephen
women?
Hawking.
Oh, God. I don't even talk to them. I go, yeah, who cares? Look at the tits, look at the cunt, look at the ass. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, really? You're buying shoes? Yeah. Suck my cock. Suck my cock. Suck my cock. Okay, what do you got?
Speaking of cocks, Chaz Bono's in the news. She's trying to save up enough money to buy a new cock.
Why couldn't I be in a universe where I never get to hear that fucking name again? Chaz Dono this, Chaz Dono that. It's you, Michael Corleone. What does she want, a cock now? Hey, give her a cock. Get her out. Get her out of the store. Here's a cock. Get out.
George, would you fuck her? With the cock or without the cock?
There's nothing left to that animal. There's nothing there. It's a scraped out cunt slapped on a fat fuck that looks like Chris Penn. There isn't enough liquor in Ireland. That's where I would lick her, in Ireland. There's a cunt and her asshole are gone.
Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Was in news he was seen in public walking with a cane this week.
On further inspection, he was just holding hands with Angelina Jolie. I don't find her attractive. Those creepy fish lips on her. She's all fucking skinny. You fuck her and you cut yourself. You need a tourniquet. Call your father, you ungrateful cunt. The guy's a legend. He was a midnight cowboy. Pick up the phone, you fucking selfish whore. Drop the baby and call your dad. All right. Mavericks guard Del Monte West was... He is a legend. I love John Boy. Deliverance.
George, you wouldn't bang Angelina Jolie?
I would not bang her.
No? No, even with those lips, you
No,
wouldn't
I wouldn't
take a
bang her,
blowjob?
Jen Florentine. I would not bang her.
You wouldn't take a blowjob from her? with
Yeah, I guess. A $3. Wrap those $3 lips around my $2 cock, you cunt, and then call your father. Don't rhyme.
Doesn't have to.
Celebrity Week on The Price is Right.
Terrible laugh track. Funny.
Who's Harry? He loves porn. Yeah.
Yeah, he was addicted to porn at one point. He was buying like thousands
He's
of
a dick.
dollars.
He brought a dick to porn. He's addicted to porn. All right. How do you know?
Do you and George ever watch porn together? George, you watch it with Otto?
Yeah. I like that new 3D porno movie, Coming at You in 3D. Money shot, duck. All right.
You know, it's weird. George, you got a wooden cock. Do you use hand cream when you jerk off, or you don't have to?
No, Jim Florentine, I go raw.
You ever got smoke off your cock from
Are you
rubbing
trying to
it
get a
too hard?
slack or sandpaper joke out of me? Don't fuck yourself. You ain't doing
Curious.
it. I know you're going there. Slack. A mop and glow.
All right. Celebrity Week on The Price is Right.
And when asked during the bullseye game how much a set of anal deeds goes for, Neil Patrick Harris said, 1753 and 1.
George, you ever anything in your ass? Anal beads?
Anal, George, have you ever have any? Sorry, I'm not used to two fucking horrible straight men. Ask me again.
Have you ever had anything in your ass before?
It's a very personal question.
Oh, now all of a sudden, now George is sensitive too. You can't ask him anything.
No, he's not going PC.
Nothing in your. You never had a finger in your ass.
One time I had a Norelco triple-headed shaver shoved up my ass, and I liked it so much I bought the company.
The tight shots on George's face.
Thanks for watching.
Hilarious.
That's great, dude.
guys.
Jim's got to go home and take his baby and feed him and stuff. So thanks for coming by.
Yeah,
Jim.
man, no problem, man.
We love the metal show. Watch the metal show. Watch the pig roast. And over and out.
Goodbye.
That's fucking great, man.
That's hilarious.
That's so
dude.
funny. I like the whole vibe of it. It's like, oh, here comes my friend and neighbor. It's like such an old school, wholesome show thing to do. And then you just sit on the porch and
It's like
say
a big
horrible things.
Yeah.
It's like a Bing Crosby thing.
Yeah.
Just stopping by.
It's
Hey,
fucking great, man.
pigroast.tv. That should have sold some views for
That's
you right there.
Thanks.
Otto.
Thanks a
That's
lot.
fucking
dude.
hilarious.
That
Thanks
should,
a lot.
That
That-
should sell the show right
I'm not
there.
used to two horrible straight men.
Yeah.
That segment has become really popular. I was against it because it's not my style of, that Jay Leno, the news of the day thing.
But that's why it works.
yeah.
It's like you're not polished at doing it. It's fun. It's like two guys just hanging out
it's
talking
great.
like that.
it's fun
fucking good,
doing
man.
it.
Yeah, with George in there, it's fucking
Yeah,
great.
I would be good at that,
and
man.
you get to see Louis Black tomorrow on location. We had to come to New York to get him.
Nice.
How about this? Like tomorrow, me and you'll do it. Like we'd look at the paper, and I'd be like, "Look at the Super Bowl. Nothing super about it. Go ahead, go."
Yeah.
How
about those Giants? You think to go to the World Series? They have
Oh,
tickets.
come on, wrong sport. Did a lot of awkward chuckling.
We have to wrap up.
Hey, sports
Oh,
fans.
we got a meeting.
We have.
Oh,
a meeting,
yeah?
No,
unfortunately.
Opie's sick.
Oh,
Yeah, remember?
Well, the meeting was actually pushed to this Friday and Saturday in Tempe, Arizona at the Improv.
really?
I'm making my first ever appearance in Tempe. Nobody gives a shit. And then Friday, Saturday, February 3, 4, Poughkeepsie Bananas. February 16, 18, Atlanta Punchline.
Yeah, I think we got to do this meeting today. Otto, you can stick around for Sam's show.
Oh, thanks.
It's the after show if you want to do a little time there.
Cool. Thank you.
When it gets awkward, just leave.
Thank you for
Just fucking
thanks for all
leave.
your plugs, man.
Otto and George on Twitter.
That's a funny bit, man.
And he's a good one to follow on
Yes.
Twitter. And, of course, pigroast.tv.
I want to tell you something about Steven Singer Jewelers. Listen up, very important. Steven Singer's famous gold-dipped roses. They're available right now. Valentine's Day, oh my God, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Order now And Otto's got to go to the bathroom. Just go. It's okay. No, I'm kidding.
I didn't know there was a lot
I don't give a shit. It's Steven Singer. You could shit on the copy if you want.
Oh, we also want to.
Sales has.
We also want to thank Josh for sitting in today. I hope you had fun, Josh.
Oh, Josh.
I want to
Enjoy all
acknowledge
the action, Josh.
Yeah, how's that action?
And he
treating you?
tweeted having a great time watching Opie Radio, Anthony Cumia and Jim Norton work.
Nice.
And your Twitter's what?
Work.
Josh, Goguen. All right? Maybe get some followers. I don't know. Thank you, though, bro.
That's cool.
In the end, we appreciate it.
You should get your girl a gold dipped rose.